All right. Hi, folks. This is Moria Speedruns video production note number 9. We have made some modifications. The desktop looks a little bit different now, and we fixed some bugs. So let's get right at it, and we'll go down the list of things that are new. Hey, folks. As you can see, things look a little bit different here, don't they? Well, the first thing you'll see that's different is this screen here. It's showing, this is actually my microphone level. 80, so I'm looking at this one. 10 and 10, 0.10 blah blah, 0.10 blah blah. That means my levels, the left and right channel are the same. I'm running into this bug where sometimes the right channel is like super high. And this helps me fix it. It helps me know when it's happening. So after I know my levels are good, I hit Control C and then we see the game. This is a little bit out of whack. This should be one down. Or maybe not. I'm a bit confused. It's usually one more down. Oh, so confused. What's going on? I don't know. The other thing that's new is this right here. Starting values. So the idea is that we're playing the game, blah, 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 blah. That's me playing the game with the clicky sound. Getting a new keyboard soon, a couple days. And we can see where we're at now and where we started out. Excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. So that's the idea behind that. I didn't need this whole chunk of space for a timer. So I cut it in half. And I added this little add symbol here. So that's what things look like right now. Okay, let's go over the list of changes. This was a bug. Before, when I started up camera 2, it would sometimes be underneath another window. And now it is not. It's always on top. So whenever I hit Control 3, it automatically pops up. So let's do Control 3 again, shall we? So we're checking the mic levels on login. This is an interesting little bit. Get next file init. Now that is an internal script that is used when we go to generate charts. Our chart generation was getting super slow. And that is because we were doing this look ahead to see if the next file should be rendered at the same frame of the video. There's only 10 seconds of video, so many frames I calculate, and then I say, well, it's the same frame, so let's just throw it away. To do that, I have to get the next file, the next save game file in the series. And that was getting slower and slower if I had more and more save game files. Get next file init helps out with the optimization of that by saving the list of files to a temporary file. And also, get next file, which is its counterpart, now uses grep. Instead of looping through each line of the file that contains all the file names, we just grep and we take the next context, the next line of context. So now it's fast. Now I can do a generation of charts in a very short amount of time, meaning like 20 minutes, 19 minutes, something like that. Added equipment and inventory to recap. Well, let's have a look at that. Maybe just run start recap, eh? Bam. Okay, moving down. All right. There's Boo. This is going to look different now, folks. Look at that. We start out with our regular stats. And the values over here are now black instead of green. So yeah, I added all this stuff. These are current stats. I also added this. So the idea is when we're doing the recap, we can quickly see stuff jump out at us and comment on it. Here's what we're wearing. We can comment on that. Here's what we have. Now, this font is smaller so I can get it all on one screen. That's the idea there. I want to see my whole pack at a glance. So there's what we have. And here are the stats that we had before, but now the values are all black over here. So that is that. Going up. Whoa! So that is that. Nice changes, right? And starting values. So yeah, that is everything. No need to really keep that list anymore. I did, modify some of these methods. The starting values is actually this is the script. Whoa. Let's not modify it there, boy. So the idea is that we're just going to keep looping around and we're going to look for the latest. So we look for the latest directory, and then we get the latest directory that contains saved games, and we get the last saved game out of that. If it's a dead one, well, we're done. We're not going to show anything. We're just going to loop around and wait for an alive one. So that starting value is if I die and come back to life, it should, I hate that word should, but it should display the next guy, or should at least go blank as we play the new character. Anyway, that's that idea. Oh, here's a bug. This was annoying. Toggle screen recorder. When I used to hit Control-Shift Alt-M to end the recording, make this little red dot go away right there, it would go to this half of the if statement, and it would say, oh, we're recording, so let's send the key combination to stop things, stop the screen recorder. Sometimes it wouldn't take. So now I added this sleep in here. So I was just going to wait a second after we hit Control-Shift-Alt-M to issue the Control-Shift-Alt-R. Now we're also doing the Alt-F2 escape thing. I can't remember why that is. Oh, we were trying to retain focus on a window. That's my hack for that. But anyway, so when we begin, we still wait like 17 seconds now because we run this script. We wait 16 here and then another second in there before we actually start recording. All right, and that's that, folks. We are waiting for a new keyboard. It'll be here in a couple days, maybe before the weekend, which is only a couple days away. And we also bought a microphone, a fancy microphone. It's not that fancy, $60 mic. One of these snowball ones. I'm going to put it right here. Can't see it, but right here. So my voice will be closer to the mic, and hopefully there will be less noise. Hopefully it's just a better mic, right? I think it's a mic for talking. So I think those two things will improve the look and feel of this podcast. All right, I think it's shaping up. What do you think? As always, well, it's not as always, but it's a new thing. I have a Twitter account just for this podcast called Moria Speedruns. So you can hit me up on there and make suggestions or whatever you like. So, all right. And that's it for me. Take it easy.